one of my favorite stories from that era, because I worked with Kennedy for over many, many years, but from that era, towards the end of the fellowship, I was called into his office late one night. His nephew, who was a firebrand in the house, was making all kinds of noise about the troubles of veterans who are coming back from the first Gulf War, and was saying things like they had it was like the equivalent of AIDS. It was chemical AIDS. It was Agent Oil. It was anthrax, and the senator was like irritated with his nephew anyhow, and said, "What the hell's going on here? Fix it, you know." And so I worked with legislative counsel over a period of 24 hours to explain to the senator what was actually going on, and then see what we could do about it. And basically, what we found out is that the problem was these folks were coming back with undiagnosed illnesses. And because they weren't a diagnosed illness, they weren't being able to be eligible for getting seen at the Veterans Administration. We made a relatively simple fix of, relatively simple but very impactful. In 24 hours, we came with the idea of, creating a registry of Persian Gulf War veterans, which would allow the veterans to come in and be evaluated, and they'd get a diagnosis if appropriate, and also keep track of them. And that Veterans that little piece of legislation was actually not even it was a addition to the Defense Authorization Bill. Became really significant in understanding better the complications of these kind of war engagements and stuff like that, and actually treatments for PTSD and other things came out of that little 24-hour adventure.